In 1994, I started my life out in Chico, California, in the dorms. I just recently talked to a really good friend, and he said that his life is the best right now with his family. But we both agreed the most fun we ever had in our life had to be back in the 90s in Chico, California. My neck when you bounced off me on the ground.
No.
Hey Brian, want to let Chad hold that camera and put on the show for us?
We have to
Yeah,
watch
you guys
that.
kick some
Yeah.
ass.
Let me videotape.
No, I'm not wrestling anymore. I just put a bandage
Alright.
on my knee.
Brian's bleeding like
Brian, I'll
crazy.
videotape you.
I'm cool. No more wrestling for me.
Look at him all panting and shit.
Bradley Hall was a really cool experience. I met a lot of different types of people. I made some really good friends with people all across the world. I made friends with people from LA to Brazil to Minnesota, you name it. It's basically just one big dorm that had, just tons of young adults just, out on their own for their first time and just having fun and letting loose. Yeah, it got crazy. I will admit that. It's pretty much a party 24/7. It is hard to get your schoolwork done, but man, the experience was awesome and it was worth it, that's for sure. And yeah, and it was a great place to start my life out. Hey, my name is Brian Hughes. I'm 21. I came to Chico about 3 years ago. The reason why I came to Chico is basically I like the atmosphere, good college atmosphere. View College is cool. It's not bad for a JC, and a lot of my buddies moved here. Okay, when I first started out in Chico, I was kind of a nerd. I really wasn't into the party scene. Maybe once or twice in high school I got drunk. So a lot of times everybody would take off to the parties and I would just stay in the dorms and watch movies. They had this little movie theater, widescreen with couches and stuff. And I'd hang out in there and watch movies. But after a while, it got kind of quiet in the dorms and I realized it was just me and a couple other people and it was a little bit boring. So I ended up kind of tagging along with some friends or roommates and getting to know the Chico party scene. And yeah, look out. It sucks you in really quick out there. Next thing you know, I thought I was a wannabe rock star, and it's been downhill ever since. But that's Chico for you, so make sure you get your homework done. I mean, it's a cool atmosphere. Everybody's usually always in a good mood. Yeah, the people in Chico are cool. That's what I can say. They're cool, man. They're cool.
What's up? My name is Devin Efidendio. I was raised in Grass Valley, Nevada City, Central California, about an hour from Tahoe. Let's see. In about, I think it was 94, 95 year I graduated. Me and my best friend Brian Hughes decided, we're gonna sprout our wings, move away, and decide to see what college was like. So we decided to go to Chico. They got hooked up in some fat dorms. They were nice. We were all excited. Yeah, we wait for parents, do what we want, party. Like we partied in high school, watch movies every weekend, do nothing. That's all right. We had good times. So we decided, Chico would be the place, only hour away. Our parents could keep an eye on us, yet we still had our freedom, And hell, it's Chico. It's buds and beers and chicks and having fun. I don't know. That's why we decided to come here.
I like people, and there's a lot of cool people in Chico. A lot of partiers, a lot of drinkers, a lot of smokers, people that fit in with me, I guess. A lot of beautiful women. That's the best part right there. The most beautiful women I've ever seen in one town. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I live in an apartment right now. I've lived in an apartment ever since I got to Chico. I've liked it. I'm glad I didn't live in the dorms. I've heard stories. All my friends lived in the dorms. Thank God! Because I lived in an apartment and it's just a lot more space and free time. Now I live in an apartment. And I definitely... Hopefully next year we get a house. Because houses are the best.
This is my buddy Chad. He actually didn't live in the dorms the first year. He lived across the way at an apartment complex called Sierra West, which I would end up moving to my second year. He had an extra room for rent. Back in the days, Sierra West was called the Zoo because it had mad crazy parties there. But when I moved there, it was kind of more the petting zoo. Although it got a little crazy, but it definitely was a lot more calmer than the old riot pioneer days.
How do you like the bars in Chico, the nightlife? Shit. Like I said, second next to Australia, there's no nightlife like Chico. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, every fucking day of the week. One of the bars is going off here. Tuesday night, LaSalle's is popping for disco night.
Anyway, nightlife in Chico. The bars, you can pretty much go any night and drink for $1 a beer or $2.50 a pitcher or whatever. They always have drink specials somewhere. For instance, Buck Night at LaSalle's or Riley's. They'll hurt you. But anyway, the nightlife is great. You know, people are dancing, good tunes. LaSalle's usually has really good bands if you're into music, like I am. Yeah, the nightlife in Chico. I always love going out and seeing a really good band. Kind of disappointed the band Juice broke up last year. They were one of my favorites. I really like the groove of those guys. But right now I'm forming my own band, so why don't you come out and see me?
Okay, so the second year in Chico, living in the zoo, a life-changing thing happened to me. I turned 21 and it was time to hit up the bars. The bars are cool in Chico. You can get drinks for like $1, shots for $1. Unlike the bars I live in now, my hometown, you get like a beer for $4.50. Favorite bars is Team Players, Town Lounge, but I'd have to say my favorite bar of all time was LaSalle's. Still to this day when I go out I try to hit up LaSalle's because good music and good place to hang out with your friends and just kick back and relax and have fun.
My most favorite thing in Chico, oh shoot. I would have to say it's 1 Mile Pool. 1 Mile area up there, and I think the reason I like it so much is it's just, I don't know, it's so gnarly when you first drive up on it. You know, it's just they took the river and they just basically dammed it up and made kind of basically in the summertime it's a swimming pool. You know, and they have lifeguards and stuff there, and it's just. And then from there, it just extends out into Bidwell Park, you know, and Bidwell Park just has an immense amount of trails and good mountain biking and just good sceneries, bear holes, you know, it's just incredible hiking, and it's just beautiful, you know, and especially in the springtime and all that, everything's green, it's just incredible. And so I'd have to say my favorite thing is heading, once you get to 1 Mile Pool and you're going in that direction, you pretty much know from there it's going to be just incredibly beautiful, you know, and just, you know, and you're out in nature and there's not a lot of people and it's nice. So I think that would have to be my favorite thing about Chico, because it gives you kind of a retreat, you know. It's like you're in town here, but being a small town guy, I don't know, people annoy me a lot sometimes, you know, and it's good to just get away from everything, and Bidwell provides that, which is, I like. It's pretty cool. So I would have to say thumbs up on Bidwell. Bidwell, man. 1 Mile Pool.
Okay, this may be hard to believe, but there are other things to do besides partying in Chico. I know it's hard to believe. But you can go to Bidwell Park. There's Lower Bidwell, which is pretty mellow. People like to barbecue, hang out at the swimming hole. Or you can go to Upper Bidwell if you're into mountain biking or hiking. It's a little more technical. Still to this day, I go out there. It's really fun to hit up the trails up there. Warning, in the summertime, it is Chico and it's a valley town. It does get hot, so make sure you bring lots of water. But after you're done hiking Lower Bidwell and Upper Bidwell, you can always head on over to the brewery, which is famous for its beer, and maybe take a tour. You can also end the tour by having some lunch. And then when you're all done with that, you know, head on over to the Pageant Theater in downtown Chico and check out an independent film.